What's up, guys? It's Davis with Tennessee Cash for Homes. We are here in Columbia, Tennessee today looking at a beauty. Take a look. I'm not even going to go in there. We got a call today from an investor that wants to sell this property. He just bought it. It's an older house with lots of structural problems, it seems. Try not to fall through this wooden deck. Said that the back door was open. Let's see. Hello? Oh, dragging in vines. All right, what do we got here? Turn my flashlight on so I can inspect. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much to inspect, as it is all pretty awful. We got some sloping in the floors. We've had some water damage here, as you can see. Some mold buildup. I don't know what this little step up is. Looks like we got some old homework on the ground or something. I don't even know. There's another drop right there. So this must be bedroom number 1. Power's off, so we gotta use our flashlights. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Wow. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's obviously been a leak, probably for a very long time, around the seal of that toilet, or probably I don't know, the pipe is busted or something. I'm not really sure, but there's mold and water damage all in here, and this bathroom is sitting about 4 feet lower. We got some awesome vines growing in the house. I mean, they never make it easy on these type of houses. So we've got 2 bedrooms back there, 2 bathrooms. This would be our living room space. And then we got, oh, I don't know what I just stepped on. And I did not like that. That didn't feel good. That felt squishy. Oh, man. Guys, this is not out of the normal to see and walk through houses like this. Anything can be salvaged. Technically, I'm standing in the driveway right now. It's very close to this road. But there is a very nice duplex to our right. So as an investor and as a cash buyer, you know, the goal is to figure out what's the highest and best use for any given property. This, to me, probably should be scraped. This house deserves a Caterpillar D8 pulling right through here and parking that thing right there in the middle of that house. Might be the only way to salvage this thing. All right, let's run through what we got here. We're looking at a very old house. I believe the tax records show that this house was built in 1910. You can tell that at some point somebody tried to throw lipstick on a pig by covering up some old siding with this vinyl, because as you can see, the vinyl's not that bad and there's not many cracks and holes in it, but I don't want to know what's on the other side of that vinyl. Somebody obviously put some newer windows in it at some point. You can tell that this is a very old house and has been neglected for a very long time. So let's go over everything that I'm going to look at if I'm buying this. One, is the current structure salvageable? I'm gonna be honest, yes, it is salvageable. You can salvage this house, but it's gonna cost a ridiculous amount of money, and an amount of money that it almost makes more sense to just knock it over and restart and go talk with the city and try to get, maybe try to get a duplex here, change the zoning, maybe try to get a triplex, some sort of value add play from a zoning perspective, because I mean this thing is it's close to being it's right on the edge. It's not something that we haven't taken on before. But a couple of the negatives that we're facing is, I hate our front yard space that we're looking at here. There's no front yard. There's no front porch to sit on. The back deck. Let me show you the biggest negative of all. I'm looking at this like this. House. As you can see, the skirting around where this house was built. So these are your piers and your support system, and it's just been covered with old wood. It's all rotted and busted up, and it's just been neglected. So one thing that I like to do is, when we're looking at buying properties, is what are we sitting around? Because the biggest things in real estate are location, location, location. We've talked about. Okay, that's the first thing. We're in a great location. There's absolutely no doubt about that. We're in the Arts District here in Columbia, Tennessee. However, we've probably got 30 different units back here of well, I call them tuna cans, but those are just single wide trailers. It's a little miniature trailer park. So what my question is going to be to the city, this house is not going to be, it's going to cost too much money to redo it, and you might as well just knock it over and build you something new like the neighbor did. Now, you don't have the lot that the neighbor has, so you've got a pretty deep lot. There is a creek. I'll show you this. So when you check your flood zone, floodplain stuff, I'm imagining it looks like it's a man-made drainage area. So they're probably going to deem 5, 6, 7, 8 feet away from that is probably going to be your building envelope on this. The furthest you're going to be able to build back to is going to be somewhere in here. But as you can see, we're a good 30 feet from the house. Couple questions we got to ask ourselves. One, is this house worth what they're asking for as far as a fix and flip? My answer to that is no. You're going to spend north of $120,000 getting this house to be turnkey and ready for a retail buyer. Now you have to ask yourself, do I spend $120,000 rehabbing this and spending 6 months out here and redoing the whole thing top to bottom? Could we do it? Yes. It's not a matter of capability. Yeah, we can do it. But what's the point of putting that in it when you could scrape it and build a house for around the same price it's going to take to rehab it? Next thing that I'm going to look at is, where's the value? I hate the fact that, we're next door neighbors with 30 or so tuna cans. No offense to those that live there. It's just not something that is appealing to a retail buyer that might be looking at it as a rental investment or to live in. If it's a duplex or some sort of multifamily that could go here, they're going to be looking at it. Typically, your buyer's going to be an institution or an investor or someone looking for cash flow. So if that's the case, maybe not a bad play. You could probably get a pool of buyers from that, but someone that come in and live here and have to deal with the, it would be nice saying this, but the riffraff that comes along with trailer parks. And you know, the price on this, when I got sent the property, didn't look bad. Thought it was something that we might could do, but unfortunately at the end of the day, I think you're just paying for what the dirt's worth. Not something that we won't buy. We'll buy anything. We can get creative and we can do things that a lot of people cannot. And we'll buy just about anything and everything, including this one. You just saw how bad it is on the inside. We would still buy that. It's all black and white. It's all numbers. If the numbers check out, we'll make the deal work. If it doesn't, we'll pass. So on today's episode of Tennessee Cash for Homes, you guys just got to witness something that we get to walk into on a daily basis. This is not something out of the ordinary. I wish it was better because I like the price on it. And just for any of you guys that might be asking, the asking price for this house was $175,000. No good.